Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Before we move on, don't forget to drop a like. Don't hesitate to smash that subscribe button if you are new here. Also, do click on the bell icon to turn our post notifications. So without further delay, let's get started. When it comes to being a great value male, some characteristics distinguish you from others and make you a truly valuable individual. A great value male fully embraces his natural masculine role in the world, chooses to seek self-improvement of the mind, body, and spirit daily, and commits himself. He is a man who prioritizes pursuing a higher purpose in life and making life better and more successful for himself and his tribe. Here is the list of a trait of great value to men. He is emotionally intelligent. Emotional intelligence includes many important personality traits that make people successful in life and relationships. It includes self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. Although we can all agree that the following subgroups of the emotional intelligence characteristic exist and vary from person to person, since emotional intelligence is a measurable feature. All of the attributes are vital for a great value guy because they significantly impact his capacity to gain social status, progress in life, develop as a man, and lastly, effectively relate to others. This includes his ability to make friends and allies and have good female relationships. He has a purpose. A great value man knows what he's doing with his life. He's discovered his calling and is living it. This makes him so appealing and why he can contribute so much. However, this is accompanied by a desire to find the same in a spouse. A great value man understands that his spouse must be secure in themselves. He is unlikely to settle with someone dissatisfied with their life. He takes care of himself. Great value males understand the value of treating one's body and mind with respect, whether physical or mental care. One of the most visible characteristics of a good man is his lack of addiction to vices such as alcohol. He most likely exercises regularly, maintains good mental health, and isn't hesitant to seek help when he needs it. He grooms himself, keeps his hygiene up, wears clean clothes, exercises regularly, and watches his nutrition. Even if he isn't the most handsome man globally, his good attitude and demeanor make him highly appealing. He has high self-esteem. This is not to say that the great value man is egoistic. He has self-esteem if he stands up for himself, knows what he wants, and talks to himself positively. And don't mix up self-esteem with self-assurance, or even worse, egotism. Self-esteem is here to stay, and a great value man will always have his persona no matter what. This signifies that a great value man stands firm and never displays egotism. He improves himself and is self-sufficient, never relying on others to boost his self-esteem. He cares about his family. A family man is a man of high worth. At the same time, he loves his individuality and never allows family members to take control of his life or introduce harmful energy. He's patient and tolerant when it comes to family issues, but he's never a scapegoat for the troubles of his parents, siblings, or extended family. He's a man you can rely on and trust, but never a man who can be used. He is a leader. A great value man is a leader in some capacity, whether in his work, social circle, or close friends. These men are well liked by their peers and is a hard worker. He is enthusiastic about his work and determined to see it through. Others will follow behind him if they appreciate him. So he has the power to compel others to do what he wants, whether it's changing their careers, winning elections, or influencing other significant people in his life. Women are drawn to males who are the focus of attention. So if you want to work harder and make a better impression on ladies, hang out with other guys who can assist you. Determine what you want out of life, set goals, and make them a reality. A high-quality man always stands up to the plate as a leader in personal and professional contexts, no matter how frightening the situation. Rather than being a follower and simply following what others do, he takes the initiative and lets his actions speak for themselves. He can keep calm and find a solution to any problem, even in stressful situations. He is ambitious. A great value individual is determined to achieve his goals. He has a clear idea of what he wants out of life and works hard to achieve it. Above all, he accepts responsibility for his actions and does not place blame on others when things do not go his way. So, while other men blame the government or the parents, a great value man is working towards his destiny, whatever that may be. If you are unsure what you want, start small and work your way up. The more positive life experiences you have, the more confident you will be in who you are and what you can do in the future. He's nice to others. Being courteous to other people comes naturally to a great value man. He has a nice demeanor and does not take others for granted. If he isn't pleasant to everyone, he's certainly nice to the women in his life, including his relatives, friends, and the women who have his best interests at heart. Great value men are compassionate and friendly to others, especially the individuals in their lives. When a woman identifies this trait in a man, she feels safe since he will not harm others. When you treat others with kindness, they will remember you and want to stick around. He commits himself and others. This person is completely dedicated to himself, his improvement, his work, his friendships, and even the plans he makes on his weekends. Either he goes all in or he doesn't. He understands that if he approaches a woman, he is confident in what he has to give. He's not looking for anything unclear. He's at ease with commitment, he loves loyalty and knows he will commit if they are a good match. If it isn't, he will continue on his way, even being alone. He is a gentleman. In every meaning of the word, a great value man is a gentleman. He treats ladies as well as other guys close to him with respect. He makes no aggressive remarks or appears overly sexual in his efforts. Women recognize a great value man as a pleasant guy who will open doors and strike up small talk with strangers. Women instinctively want to be around a man they can trust and rely on, so it is critical to demonstrate that he is a gentleman. Anyway, he knows how to treat girls properly. He doesn't make fun of or dismiss women in front of other males. He also doesn't sleep with anyone who isn't his girlfriend or wife. Great value men treat women with respect and act gentlemanly, making them far more appealing to the opposite sex. He is a great conversationalist. He's seen some interesting TED Talks. He reads, attends seminars, and has recently returned from or is about to go to a new place for a job or pleasure. He doesn't boast or appears to be an expert, but he knows what he knows and is comfortable expressing it. This man has lived a full life and has a wealth of experiences to draw on, which makes talking with him fascinating. He doesn't mind answering inquiries. He's accessible. He also asks the woman questions, demonstrating that he is interested in who she is rather than just her appearance. He knows power dynamics. Because humans are social beings, power dynamics are advanced social skills. You can't get too high quality without being advanced in some key areas in life. One of the areas where advanced talents are required in social skills, regardless of your chosen life path. Great valued men understand what is right and wrong, what is friendly and what is not. And they know what they can and cannot take, and they set and enforce their boundaries accordingly. A great valued man is not afraid to stand up for himself, and if someone crosses his boundaries, he will let them know he isn't cool with it and that he has to insist on the limits he believes are reasonable. He'll do it with higher-ups because he doesn't take anything for granted. Violence and disrespect, that is something that not even a boss knows. Disrespect is a slippery slope, and once it occurs, people will lose respect for you. They'll keep doing it because they realize it's a risk, but their dignity and moral code are more valuable than jobs. Great valued men can usually get good jobs anyway at the upper echelons. Great valued men will also defend the boundaries of the people they care about and the people they take responsibility for. Of course, they demand fair behavior at home, and they take no disrespect if their spouse cheats or threatens to break up with them. He's doing well financially. A man like that knows how to make money, spend it properly, invest it, and preserve it, and the majority of these men have been working extremely hard to make things happen for themselves, which is why they are doing so well financially. A millionaire is not required for a great value man. It is a man who is financially secure and wise with his money. He is fun. A great value man knows how to have a good time. He may be driven, but this doesn't mean he doesn't like to have a good time. He works and plays hard. He dances whenever there is music. He'll sing karaoke if it's available. He's a go-getter who wants everyone around him to have a good time. He's never dull, even when he's more introverted. Positivity shines out on him. We are more likely to notice someone who laughs and smiles. Your great value man is no exception. He enjoys life, being with you and making things simple. Above all, he expresses his appreciation for everything. He has a positive attitude toward life, and even the bleakest situations do not depress him. He believes in the goodness of life. Once he believes it, he attacks it. Thus, it must be true to him. The first and most obvious clue about dealing with a great value man is his positivity. Support his friend. Through thick and thin, a great value man stands by his friends. He just does one thing: he will not tolerate betrayal or backstabbing. But if you become sick, disagree with him, have a difficult time, or are separated for an extended period, he'll still be there for you. He will always stand by and support his friends, and he will look after them in whatever way he can. This includes providing financial assistance when needed, driving friends to doctor's appointments, assisting with research on matters that friends should be aware of, and providing timely advice. A true gentleman never disappoints his friends, has practical knowledge and curiosity. Being a great value man entails more than just looking and feeling well. It's also a question of what's within your head. And a great value man has goals, priorities, and an insatiable curiosity about everything. While he has enhanced his capacity to focus and hone down on one skill, he is also a Renaissance man who dabbles in various fields. He's always working on something, whether basic mechanics or reorganizing his organization with a new vision. He is always on track and a task in new and creative ways. A man's ability to be great value can be enhanced by being purpose-driven and having his priorities in line. Has a visionary about life. A great value man knows what he wants out of life and sees himself in the future. This vision motivates him to attain his objectives because he is prepared to go above and beyond. A great value man often has a clear vision of what he wants to accomplish in the future. He has a strategy and knows how to execute it. This enthralls women because they know that he possesses vision, patience, and levels of focus that few other men possess. He takes responsibility for his fault. Great value males are unafraid to admit their flaws. He owns up to his mistakes rather than blaming others, which indicates that he regards friendship or relationships equally. There is simply no hierarchy or power differential. Rather than lying or pointing the finger at someone else, he will accept responsibility, learn from his mistakes, and move on. Rather than blaming others, he realizes that accepting responsibility allows him to retain control and authority in his life. Understanding is the key. To be devoted and willing to work through their problems, people must first understand each other. Both sides would feel judged if there was no understanding. Greatly valued men are aware of the reasons for each of their behaviors, and while they may disagree, they remain supportive of one another. Unfailing honesty. Any great value personality has the integrity as a basic characteristic. A great value man understands the importance of his word and his obligations. He's socially responsible, and you can always count on him as a friend. On a deeper level though, every great man is open and honest about himself. He doesn't try to hide his flaws, because a great value man has nothing to prove. He doesn't hide aspects of his personality. He's not ashamed of his flaws, and he's never in need of admiration, envy, or attention. Every great value man is truthful about himself, so he can be truthful with himself. They are willing to tackle personal issues and work on their flaws. That's all we've got for you today, guys. Also, don't forget to thumbs up the video and subscribe for more entertaining content. And we'll see you again soon.